Hello guys, welcome to Lola Loops and Stitches. I've been eager to show you how to crochet this cute cowl with buttons that I created. Let me first show you the body of the garment so you can get a better idea. As you see, this garment has three 1.5-inch buttons attached on the side. It is one rectangle 34 to 35 inches long approximately by 9-inch width, including the border. In general, this garment is very easy to crochet, beginner friendly. It's also make a great last minute gift. You can find a link to my written version of this pattern down below in the description. Okay, for this project, you're going to need 2 skein of super bulky number 6 weight yarn. I'm using Wool Ease by Lion Brand, 9mm crochet hook, 3 1.5-inch buttons, thread in the color of your choice, tape measure, scissors, and a small tapestry needle to sew the buttons. Just make sure the needle is small enough to fit through the hole. I'm going to start by making a foundation chain of 19 stitches. If you're new to the crochet world, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications so you don't miss any of my beginner-friendly tutorials. Below in the description, you're going to find the link to my playlist, Crochet 101 and Crochet Stitches, where I show you all necessary skill needed in order to complete this one. So you're going to continue making your 19 stitches. When you're done, make sure you count them so you don't miss any of them. Once you're done, now we are going to make a half double crochet stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook and all across until last stitch. Let's continue and I will meet you at the end. This is the last stitch, last half double crochet stitch. You should have 17 stitches in total. I'm going to take measurement because I want to reach 8 inches. Remember, it's 9 inches including the border, so here you go, 8 inches. Now chain 2, turn, and I'm going to make back loop half double crochet stitches. It's very easy. Okay, if you look at your stitches from the top, you're going to see a series of V's. And in those V's, you're going to see 2 strands, which is one in the front and another one in the back. That's what we call it, the loops. You're going to insert your hook in the back loop. It's very easy. You're going to complete your double crochet all across. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook in the back loop of the stitch, yarn over again, and complete the double crochet stitch as you usually do. In the next one, you're going to do it again, insert your hook in the back loop, and complete your double crochet stitch. And that's how you're going to do it all across till the end. And I'll meet you at the end. Let's continue. So this is the last back loop double crochet stitch. Now let's take a look at what we have so far. We did a foundation chain of 19 stitches. Then we did a 2nd row of half double crochet stitches, which is a total of 17 moving forward. And then we did a 3rd row of back loop double crochet stitches. What you're going to do now, you're going to continue with the back loop double crochet stitches all the way up until you reach 34 inches at least, approximately. And you meet me at the end. Okay, so now I'm in the last back loop double crochet stitch. I'm going to now add, the last row is going to be half double crochet stitch. So I'm going to chain 2 and turn and make a half double crochet stitch in the 1st stitch and all the way across till the end. You can meet me at the end. Okay, so I'm finishing with my last half double crochet stitch. Yay! So we complete the whole body of the garment. And now what we are going to do, we're going to add the borders. I'm not going to cut yet. I'm just going to continue doing the border. Now there are people who don't prefer not adding borders, so you can do so as well and just add the buttons and continue all the way up. I like personally to add the border. It gives a little more elegant touch to it. So all you need to do is make single crochet stitches for the border in each of those turning spaces. You can make 2 single crochet stitches in one and 1 single crochet stitches in the next, and you continue. Just make sure it's not too tight because then it's not gonna look good. My suggestion is to do it in the loose side, and if you cannot do that, then you can go ahead and change the crochet hook to a braided one and problem solve. So I'm going to continue making the border all around the garment, and I'm going to meet you at the end. To finalize, I finalize with a slip stitch, which I do in each of the corners, the edges, and then I pull fast enough and cut. What I do next is I can weave the ends with the same crochet hook. It's very easy. Or you can go ahead and get a smaller crochet hook and just weave the end. Very easy. Let's go to the next step. Here I got my 3 buttons. I'm going to sew them, leaving 1.5 inch of space in between them. You can either mark them with a stitch marker or just by eye like I'm doing right now. Okay, so first we'll need to thread the needle. Coming from the underside of the yarn and underneath the button, poke the thread and needle up through one of the 2 holes. And feel free to pull the thread through to your desired length. 10 inches should be enough. You poke the needle down through the other hole from the top. Now underneath, you poke the other hole and pull up the thread all the way through until it's tight, and again, you poke the needle down through the other hole from the top, and now close where you began your stitching. You poke the needle back through the hole, the fabric and the hole, and now you're going to repeat the same step 8 to 11 times. After your last stitch comes out of the back, just ensure the thread is on the back side of the fabric, not the side with the button. You pull the thread tight, and finally you snip the thread ends and tie the knot. And be careful not to cut your sewing. Then you cut the thread and hide it. And this is how it's done. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Bye-bye. Hey, check out my other videos where I'm showing necessary skills needed to grow faster in the crochet world. You can find Lola Loops and Stitches on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.